channel. Today I'm doing a what I spent in a week, and I was really stuck with doing this vlog style versus going over it in front of the camera, so I decided to do a mix of both. And yeah, I am 28 years old. I live in Southern California. I work full-time, and yeah, this is just, I just want to bring you guys to a realistic what I spent in a week. I'm doing Tuesday through Tuesday in this video, or Tuesday through Monday, I guess. And I'm glad I did because I could show you through a low spend first week, and then I kind of spend a lot over the weekend as well as bleeding into Monday. So yeah, we'll just go over my finances. So let's look at Tuesday. Good morning, guys. It's 5:30 a.m. Eating my rice cake that I meal prep for breakfast for pre-workout snack. It has, I freeze it. It has a layer, a very thin layer of Nutella and yogurt. I cannot eat fasted. I mean, it's too early, guys. I cannot work out fasted. So I can, but I don't do well. .20 a.m. workout of the day complete. I always feel like it's impossible to do a intro at like 6 a.m. I almost forgot what I was filming. But welcome to what I spend in a week as a 28-year-old female living in LA/Orange County, working full-time. So I'm actually starting this video on a Tuesday, so we'll be going Tuesday to Tuesday. And for those of you who don't know, I work full-time 7:30 to 5 p.m. So I work an alternate Friday schedule, so I'm off every other Friday. So I work about 9 hours a day, 30-minute lunches, and I get every other Friday off. So actually this Friday I will be off. So usually the Fridays I'm off, I feel that I spend about $25 to $50 more than the Fridays I work. But should be a fun weekend and a fun week, good week. I will be going to Mexico again. If you didn't see my latest video, I was in Mexico, but this time it's not a flight because I'll just be going, it's not that far from the border, for a friend's birthday, so I'll probably be spending a lot there. Hopefully it's not too expensive. Yeah, should be a fun one. I usually don't spend much on the weekdays at all, but we'll see how much it really adds up to. Ignore me looking like a complete bum right now, but I'm reading 11/22/63, Stephen King. This is how I'm ending my evening. It's only 7:45 p.m., but I don't think I spent money today. One hack is meal planning and never spending food on the weekdays, unless you are seeing some friends, like socializing. That brings us to a total of $0 for Tuesday. Happy Tuesday! Oh no, Wednesday! Yes, today's Wednesday. I was gonna say Tuesday again. It throws me off because I know I'm off on Friday because of my alternate Friday schedule. Anyways, today was my rest day from the gym. I woke up extra early and I was supposed to use that time to clean my room, but I took too long to get ready, so definitely did not have time to clean my room. Yeah, today's my workout rest day because I worked out Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm gonna work out tomorrow and Friday. So today's a chill day. I'm gonna go to work 7:30 to 5. I haven't been packing my lunch lately, but I do live close enough to go home real quick and warm it up. But I usually do pack my lunch, so I will have to go home for lunch. After work, clean my room, learn Spanish, edit a YouTube video, and then read. That's pretty much my evening routine. And because I have hobbies and I don't really go out or do much else on the weekdays, I don't really spend money. Unless I'm online shop, like I need to buy something. For example, my alarm clock actually broke. I can't turn off the alarms. I have to unplug it, which isn't the biggest issue, but eventually I think it's just gonna stop working. And I have the dupe of the Hatch alarm clock, and the Hatch alarm clock has been calling my name for the longest. So I have to decide with whether I want to buy the Hatch alarm clock or just the dupe again. I know there's like the whole buy it nice or buy it twice, but this alarm has actually worked for me for years. So if I buy it again, it'll still work for me for years. And I assume the Hatch alarm clock also has about a couple of years in it. I'm really not sure. I have to do more research. But as you know, I'm doing a low buy. I mean, technically I'm doing it for next year, but I am on a strict budget, so we'll see. I will have to think for a while. It's because I have lasagna for lunch. Off of work, I usually do Spanish first and then eat and then edit a YouTube video, but I was so hungry I had to eat. So now we're gonna do a little bit of Duolingo. And then it's also hair wash day, so that's gonna take a really long time to dry and style. I feel like styling it, and I've been like leaving it curly, my natural curls, for the past couple of weeks. So I think I want to style it. For Wednesday, I didn't put this in the video, but I donated $25 to my niece's like school fundraiser for her dance team. So I spent a total of $25 for Wednesday. Good morning, happy Thursday. I'm running late, so off to work. And tomorrow I don't work, even though it's Friday, because of my alternate Friday off. So yeah. Thursday, I spent a total of $0, and it's really helpful when so I didn't really explain it, but I have a work gym that I work out at, and then I have a gym membership at Planet Fitness that's only about $10 a month, and my work gym is free. So when you see the lights off, it's because I'm at my work gym and I like to work out there with the lights low. Otherwise, the IT guys can all pass by and see everything, so that's fine, but you know. Hello guys, happy Friday. I totally forgot to finish vlogging last night, but I literally didn't do anything. $0. And today I was supposed to eat out lunch with a friend, but that got canceled, so I'm probably gonna spend even less money today. So it's been a really good low spend week. I mean, we still have Saturday, which I will be going down to Mexico for literally just the day, and we'll probably be spending a lot that day, and then hopefully rest again Sunday, and then back on really not spending much money Tuesday. I probably will need to get groceries. I always have trouble saying that word. On Sunday, because I have a Friendsgiving, and then just for Thanksgiving in general. But that's pretty much it. Pretty happy with my spending this week. Yeah, very happy actually. Anyways, we are off to the gym. You already know it's leg day today.
Tell us a little bit about how you navigate through this area across Orange County when you have conditions like...
Checking in, it is 4:38 p.m. I have still spent $0. I actually went to the optometrist today and it was free. This is my first year having vision insurance in so long, so it was beautiful. I may go back and buy some glasses that I saw. I just had to sit and think about it. So, might be for next week or in 2 weeks from now. But Friday, I wasn't sure how to calculate it, but I take the Amtrak down to San Diego to see my boyfriend. He uses the Amtrak to come up here, and we buy a 10-day pass. So normally I spend about $180 once every 2 months on this Amtrak pass. It does make the ticket a little bit cheaper because the Amtrak is actually really expensive. But for the purpose of this video, I think I will actually split up each ticket. So I'm going to say that I spent $18 on the Amtrak today to go down to San Diego. It is now Saturday. Sorry. That's okay.
Be there in like a few minutes.
You?
Yeah.
Alright, bet.
Okay, it is now Saturday. Heading over to Mexico real quick. And yeah, probably gonna spend money today. Just crossed the border. Cheers! Salud! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday! Woo! Saturday was a lot, but I surprisingly didn't spend a crazy amount. I spent $124 for the whole day of restaurants, eating, transportation, drinks, and all of that, so thank God. For Sunday, I totally didn't record anything. I was exhausted, but I spent $37 at Chipotle for me and my boyfriend because he did cover some things the day before. So I paid for our Chipotle and then $18 to go back home on the Amtrak. When I went home, I stopped by a gas station to get sparkling water and I spent $2.57 there, so a total of $57.57 for Sunday. Slight damage today. Hash browns, chicken tikka, butter chicken. Happy Monday, guys. I have not talked to you all day, but it's been a day. I impulse bought some things on Amazon because I needed it ASAP. We got some Midol because I get the worst period pains, and it's kind of too late now because I feel like the worst of the pain is gone. And I was dying at work today, so I bought these patches. Sounds wonderful. Yeah, these heating patches. It was a much needed rush order. Monday was a struggle. I was dying. I get the absolute worst cramps. I took 2 ibuprofens and 2 Tylenols that day, and honestly it probably messed up my stomach, but I was in so much pain at work. So I impulse bought Midol and heating cramp pads in hopes that it would come in time for me to pick it up during my lunch break and then be okay for the rest of the day at work, and didn't come in time. But at that point, the worst of my cramps are already gone. I feel like the worst of my cramps last about 10 hours or 8 hours. Actually, it's probably less. I think the worst of my cramps lasts about like 6 to 8 hours. So I spent $34.32 on Amazon for that, and I also bought a part of a Christmas gift that came in that order. And then for Trader Joe's, I spent $16.06, mostly on convenience food, but it is better than eating out. And then I also spent $98.76 as part of a gift as well. So that brings us to a total of $149.14. It was definitely a high spend day for a Monday. So in total, my variable expenses for that week was $472.47. And I know in some people's videos, they split their like utilities and bills and stuff by 4, or they include it if they are charged that week. So in this video, I think I'm gonna split everything by 4, and that brings us to $176.32 on just like bills, utilities, subscriptions, and fixed expenses. So a total of $648.79. I do feel that my week was a very low spend week, and then the weekend obviously it was a friend's birthday, and because of just being on the go and not being home and all of that, I did spend a lot for that weekend, but it was all worth it and it was so much fun. And I love making just videos like this and finance videos and taking you guys with me on what I spend as someone who tries not to spend much and tries to be frugal. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you like this video and if you want me to make more of these. I'll see you guys in the next one.